that's how people consider me, and I never experienced something like that. That I am a white female here,
Yes.
and they just treat me like.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Domenica.
And where are you from?
I am from Hungary, from Europe.
Oh, what brings you down here to Malaysia?
I came here to work
Mm-hmm.
in the frame of a scholarship. I am a researcher here, and I am here for 1 month, and then I will go further traveling around.
Wow, that's amazing. How long have you been here now?
I have been here for 3 weeks.
Okay, and tell me, what do you think so far of Malaysia?
I really like
Mm-hmm.
this country. I find it very interesting. I have been once to Thailand, but that's a totally different feeling
Mm-hmm.
that I feel here. I really like the culture. I feel that it's amazing how different people can live together in peace, and I really like the weather. I
Yeah.
feel safe here in Kuala Lumpur, and also there are a lot of sites. But basically, that I like, which impressed me the most, is the culture and people.
Any dislikes? Something that could be better for you?
Yeah, for a European, like around with a lot of animals, even in the better accommodation, you can find some.
Yeah.
It's like at the first time it can be shocking for you, but then I think what you gain and what you get from this experience, that's like nothing you can easily use to down.
Yeah. And have you tried any Malaysian food yet?
Yeah, of course. If you are a place like this, you have to try a lot of foods. I like them, but a bit, those are a bit spicy for
Yeah.
me. But basically, I like seafood, and I like rice, so it's okay with me. I even bought a rice cooker.
You did?
Yeah, and I use it for every meal.
Wow, you truly are in Asia when you buy a rice cooker, I think. So
I bought it at the first days.
very
So
cool.
it's it was very at the beginning, because I realized that okay, I need something for home. So yeah,
That's perfect. So what is, like, because I've never been to Hungary and I know many European countries are very different. What is the biggest difference between Hungary and here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia?
Oh my God, that's a different word. I can't see a simple, I mean, exact point, because it's like, I mean, I am here for 3 weeks and I feel like I get used to it. So I would have said a different, it would have been a totally different conversation if you had made with me at the first days.
Yeah.
Like, but the biggest difference is, oh my God, I can't tell.
Everything, right?
Everything, yeah,
I could-
everything, yeah.
I could sense it. Now, you kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, but what is safety like for you? Do you feel Malaysia safe for visitors?
Yeah, it's safe, but if you are a female, then it's better if you have someone around you. But it's just, like, make sure every time you are in safe. But yeah, basically, it's okay. It's about, like, you are not familiar with the circumstances, and you have to be careful, and you have to pay a lot of things. Even when, I mean, it's just one part is just coming from traveling alone.
Yeah.
Even if you are in Europe, it's a thing that you have to be careful. But if that's a different word, then
Yeah.
that's more, you need more being more conscious
Yeah.
or aware of the thing around you. That's all that I reflect saying. It's like a bit harder to be safe, but I am safe. It's not from coming from the people. It's coming.
I was gonna ask, does something happen to you here? Because I'm curious, something bad happened to you in Malaysia, or just speaking generally?
Oh yeah, one thing, you asked me about the biggest difference, and yeah,
Yes, yes.
that's how people consider me, and how I look, and
Yes.
I never experienced something like that. That I am a white female here,
Yeah.
and it's quite rare. In Kuala Lumpur, it's not, but the place where I live, I am the second European at in that town
Yeah.
at the university, and there are some students who never seen a white person in their life, or just a couple of them in the movies, you know.
Yeah.
And they just treat me like a celebrity, or
Yeah.
it's like taking pictures with me. They are asking, and in Hungary and in Europe, I am a confirmed person.
A regular
just
person.
A regular person,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And here it's like something very different, and I sometimes I can't really see if it's like what's the intention behind staring at me,
Yeah.
you know. And it's this is what I need to somehow translate and understand.
Yes.
And this is what I sometimes unconsciously feel might be dangerous or
understand.
unsafe.
And just like myself, when I approached you, it's because you stand out. Like you don't
Yeah.
look like a local. And
Yeah.
because I'm making videos with foreigners,
Yes.
you don't know, oh, who's this guy? Why is he talking to me?
Yeah.
Why does he have a camera? What is he going to do with the video, right? So it's always a little bit scary to meet new people as well, right?
Yeah, but I realize that if I ask,
Mm-hmm.
then nothing could. I mean, okay, anything could happen because
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
world is crazy, and yeah, you have to be careful. But if you ask, and that's my advice to everyone who feel like alone in a different culture, somehow have she or he has to adapt to the culture, because I respected that they are. I was welcomed to the place that where I live, so I was like somehow I have to adapt. But if I ask before over complicated and overthinking the whole, then they are very I mean, they are very glad to answer.
Yeah. Now, usually these interviews only last 30 seconds or 1 minute, but you're very, very informative and helpful for a lot of people traveling. You mind if I ask you a couple more questions?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so
you
very good.
can.
Do you see yourself coming here and living long term? Because you're only here for 1 month, right?
Yeah.
Is this a place you could see yourself living a longer period of time?
Is it a question like, can I imagine?
would you
Yeah,
say?
of course I can. That's why it's a pity that I have to go home, because I feel like you need a lot of time just for adaptation, and it takes a lot of capacity psychologically and emotion. I mean, okay, that's the same almost that cognitively, and you know, the first 2 weeks, if you are here not just for traveling, then you need a lot of administration, right?
Yeah,
And for work.
of course.
And then just like buying a rice cooker, it's like if you are a tourist, just like, why are
Yeah.
you doing that? But if you feel like, okay, I have to be home, I have to feel, or I should feel comfortable in the place where I will stay for longer, than on the first week it's like just for adaptation.
Yeah.
And then that's what I am feeling now. Okay, I took a lot of effort, and now I feel like I have more energy for just traveling or just checking the most important sites here. And then like, oh my god, I have to go home. It's
Yeah. It
like,
takes time to adapt and find a
Yeah.
routine, right?
and
It takes-
if you already did, and you feel after how much work and effort it took from you, then you really start to appreciate it more,
Definitely.
and then you really feel that you need to stay here more.
Okay. Is there something you just can't adapt to in Malaysia? Something you have difficulty getting used to here that's not easy for you so much?
For example, trying people and social, like yeah, because you know it's a big city. Everyone, for example, here, but at the university where I'm staying now, a lot of students can
Yeah.
speak in English, or even if they can, everyone is so nice, and I really appreciate it. But you know, if you are new, you need time to
Definitely.
find friends,
Hmm.
and everyone has some already
Yeah.
because and in this is the period of they're leaving home
Hmm.
because the semester ends. So maybe I just came in the worst time
Yeah.
in terms of this semester, and yeah, but yeah, social life, I think, because at the beginning you are a stranger and they are more in like trying to understand your culture, and then they can understand or interested in you as a person
Yeah.
or your personality, but it also takes time. So maybe that's, but there I can't see anything that you are I am I would consider I wouldn't able to adapt,
Exactly. Okay.
because I experienced that even I hate animals, like
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't, I don't know if I can say, but
Yeah. Say
you know,
anything you want.
cockroaches,
Yeah, of course.
it's
Insects, right?
like, yeah,
Yeah.
but and it's, for me, it's like experience and a challenge
Yeah.
that, okay, if I can adapt to them, and
Hmm.
it's like something that's part of
The
the
environments.
climate,
Yeah.
you know, the environment, and it's not part of like something dangerous.
Yeah.
And if you can use to them, that's a great experience and a new perspective for you,
For
you and
sure.
yourself. Like, you are able to do much more thing than you would think.
Yeah, and you're stronger than you think sometimes, right? Mentally and physically,
Yeah,
right? So
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm the same way. I can't stand insects, like the roaches. But I'm living in a newer building, and it's still there. It just, I think the climate, the humidity brings out these creatures, right? So hopefully you can get past that and you enjoy the rest of your trip here in Malaysia. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate
You are
it.
welcome. Thank you too.
Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of that interview. Now, of course, I didn't want to make this about race, but it is important to be aware of all the facts and cultural differences. And if you're a minority traveling into a different country completely, it's important to know how the locals might actually receive you. And leave your thoughts down below. Anything you want to share, if you take the time to write it, I'll take the time to respond. And personally, I found Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia to be one of the most diverse places I've ever visited. People from all kinds of world, white, black, Asian, different mixes of people. So I don't think that really matters a lot. I think it comes down to the individual and how they behave in a certain country. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed that video, take a second out of your day, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I got some more Malaysia videos coming. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.